Starting out round 3 in the 2-0 bracket against Super Hot. I like it. Yeah, I'll be on the play. Gosh, these hands have been so bad. I'll mulligan this one. The average converted mana cost is much higher than I'm comfortable with. I'll keep this one. If I hit any colorless source, I'm good. I'm also gonna put that on top, I think. Especially with slower hands, it's important to have, you know, some way to answer your opponent's stuff. So. Playing against another blue-white deck. Jeez. Alright, cool. Got a land, at least. I'm glad we have this horribly right now. Alright, I will counter that. Easily. Alright, Hedron Archive will be good whenever we draw a 4th land. We're bluffing the Spell Shrivel here, so you know. Speaking of 4th lands, I don't want to cast that into a Spell Shrivel though, like that's the thing. So like my opponent might just not have a 5-drop, but or 4-drop there. But I didn't want to take that risk. Alright, now I'll play the Hedron Archive. I'd like to draw planes, please. Kiora. Jeepers. Alright, while playing this, just my biggest threat to Kiora. No blocks. When you're stuck on one color and your opponent has a planeswalker out and a way to defend it, you're not in for a good time. Is that accurate? I think that's accurate. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to process to get the Horribly Awry back. It's a little less good when your opponent knows about it, but still. Also, we want to be putting some amount of pressure on the board. Our ultimate's at 8. Jeez. That's not good. So, yeah, I was about to say, our opponent has Gideon's Reproach, or... yeah. Pretty easily. let's see. I could still win this game if I draw, like, Clutch of Currents, maybe? Nope. Well... combat damage. I still lose to the Kiora emblem, though. Maybe they'll like, get really greedy with the Kiora. Nope. Alright. Alright, against Kiora with a bunch of flyers. We're gonna, right? Yeah, because our opponent had Gideon's Reproach too. Side out. Hopefully our eyes still good on the draw. I think this is another incubator drone out matchup. I'll keep it. This is super greedy. But, I mean, it's better than most of our hands recently, so... Hey, had it. Never didn't have it. Come on, Benthic Infiltrator. Also counts! Which means that I'm probably going to end up saving the Coastal Discovery until after I cast Kozilek's Channeler. This looks familiar. Yeah, Tightening Close is fine. Our opponent doesn't really do anything, so I don't feel pressure to cast Coastal Discovery, especially not when I can just awaken it in a couple of turns for value. Alright, alright. I will play this Kozilek's Channeler. Opponent cannot play Kiora onto this board without it snap dying. So I can actually play Hedron Archive. Cast with Awaken on the Skyline Cascade. And now I have 2 black sources, so I can activate Fathom Feeder when the turn that I play it. Goodness. I'll take it. No blocks. Keeping Shadow Glider around for when it gets bigger. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, yeah. Sure. This is going much better. It's game 2. It is. I've played against the Kiora Undergrowth Champion pool more times than I care to remember. Yep. Speaking of. Yep. So you can get a Ghostly Sentinel and a Plains. That's fine. And then they do get to play land, so their Undergrowth Champion gets bigger. was a good draw. I think I have to attack Kiora. Yep, you get another land. That's fine. I think it would be best just to cash in the Kiora here. Unless you think you can defend her, like, but as they say, defender, I just met her. Yep. That's fine. Our opponent probably has something at instant speed, which is fantastic, because if they had something at sorcery speed, this spell would do nothing. And I'm drawing multiple cards a turn, so... And I can't ignore the Kiora. Like, that's just not something I'm able to do profitably. Well... just letting Kiora die? Sure. No. Yeah, I can play a Shadow Glider. That's fine. Didn't need to activate this ability twice anyway. You can play your Vigilant guy, that's cool. What are we exiling? Just lands? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Okay. And my opponent didn't actually play a land this turn. So we are going to play this Merc Strider. Bounce this Ghostly Sentinel. Attacking with those guys. And then playing our own Ghostly Sentinel. The reason we're doing this instead of holding up activation on Fathom Feeder is because next turn we want to attack with all our guys, and then Circling Fisher. And this way we can actually do that profitably, because our opponent is more likely to block our things. Oh, that's good. That was a good draw, as one would say. Let's see, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Go down to 5, please. And ingest. Double ingest, even. Okay. Dub's Ghostly Sentinel. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that was bad. This is where we get to start picking off things. Boom. Yeah, got there. I could side in Feldar Cub. But I think we like the deck the way it is. Yeah, this hand is reasonable. We'll keep. Drawing like horribly awry would be nice. You know, or Merc Strider, that works too, I suppose. Horribly awry. Oh, mama! This card is being reserved probably just exclusively for Undergrowth Scavenger. Or Undergrowth Champion, rather. Looks familiar. Ooh, and we get to reclaim it. Or like just Merc Stride or something. Yeah, that happens. I'm okay with you casting Natural Connection. Unless it results in like a turn 3. Well, it's a turn 4 cure regardless, so... Alright, we are gonna horribly awry this. Mostly because if we wanted, we could get it back. I probably could have played the Merc Strider there. Our opponent does have the capacity to put a lot of pressure on us. Yup. Yeah, we would have been much better off with the Merc Strider on the battlefield, but that's okay. We just need to draw land. Cloud Manta also counts. No! No, that's not good. Okay. I refuse to just lose to Cure Emblem. I probably didn't have to process that, but it doesn't mean that my opponent can't... will have a hard time doing anything else. play the channeler. I am tapped out, so if my opponent has Smite the Monsters, we're in trouble. That matters less. Can't really attack this turn though, which kinda sucks. I will in fact dispel this. I don't think I block. It's kind of a free attack for my opponent though. We're gonna try this anyway. Sure. So double blocking would have been better, but yep. Oh, it's so frustrating. Good gravy. That's so freaking frustrating. Whatever. Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten there, but like, really? Really? Yeah, knowing that my opponent had a cure in their deck, I really should have played the Merc Strider on turn 4. I think the game would have been a lot different. Alright, well, thank you for watching. And don't forget to come back tomorrow when we'll have another draft, as we do every weekday. And until then, don't forget to take Magic one draft at a time, and not get too tilted. I'm sorry, guys, language. I know. Not get too tilted when your opponent just wins because they have a Planeswalker. Have a good day.